Make the ground shake.
I can't hear anything. Hello and welcome. You're watching the Global Poker League Summer Series live from Las Vegas. Yesterday, we had the Jungle Man from the Berlin Bears in the cube with Juan Liu. It was Juan that took that game down 2-1. Today, it's another day. We have Moscow Wolverine, Anatoly Filatov versus LA Sunset's Chance Kornuth.
Hello, my babies, and welcome to the Global Poker League Summer Series. I am Joe Stapleton. He is Eric Dennis, and for once, we are early for something.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, no one has ever said that about us, Joe.
Nope.
Well,
we're late to the game, late to the party, but early for this particular broadcast. Why, Eric? Please tell my babies.
Oh, I thought we were still doing jokes. You didn't even get my early joke.
What?
We are here prematurely.
Oh, that would have really sunk it for me. Let's start over. Hello, my babies, and welcome to the Global Poker League Summer Series. I am Joe Stapleton. Here's Eric Dennis, and for once, we are early.
And premature. What? Joe, we are here early because, we love this Las Vegas sun, of course, at 10:30 in the morning, the blistering sun, but also because Anatoly Filatov has kindly stepped in for Andrei Patachuk. Every single member of the Moscow Wolverines that are here today are playing day 2 starting at noon, so in an hour and a half. Anatoly's here, and we have promised some speed poker for him, at least speed broadcast. So we'll can the interviews. Maybe we'll get Chance at the end if he's still in one piece, because that poor man is an injured man. So thank you to Chance for coming in early as well. There was a lot of button mashing this morning, Joe, at the GPL house. You were sleeping. But anyway, so for the rest
Story
of us,
checks out.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. But thank you to both players. We'll try to end it early so everyone can enjoy the beautiful sunshine outside or the darkness, depending on where you are.
All right, so a little less corn dog than you guys would prefer as we get things going today. No interviews at all today. Maybe we'll talk to Chance at the end. It's the LA Sunset versus the Moscow Wolverines. Anatoly Filatov, player managing, and Chance Kornuth coming in for the LA Sunset. Our players are about to enter the cube. Remember, 50,000 in starting chips for each player. 200, 400 are the blinds. They go up every 4 minutes, and we are getting going right now.
Oh, I get the button today.
Wow.
We still need to turn the center screens on, guys. And I can't see my card out there. This is tricky with no board.
All right. God, these guys are such divas. They want to be able to see a board.
I had
Play
it.
on the pre-flop.
That's right. Chance is still on crutches. Now, Chance said he somehow injured his other foot while favoring it, trying to heal his other foot. Also, he says he's going to need armpit surgery.
Nice
Yes.
start. 3 in a row.
Crushing.
Joe, we should mention that the first injury came after Memorial Day, the second after July 4th weekend.
No more barbecues for this guy.
There's a pattern. Wait a minute. Who is in that cube?
Someone has entered the cube. Unauthorized person in the cube. With an unauthorized member of the cube.
It was a tall one. I believe that was
I
Dorian.
walked you that time.
Ah, you folded?
I folded.
I had 8 deuce, 3 deuce, 9 deuce suited, so. Wow, nice.
All right, now we're even. You ready?
Just got to read this tweet that came in overnight from B-Bands.
I limped and you folded. It was really smooth.
You
Got
like-
crossed at GPL tonight. Thought about pulling out the strap and then 3 gun emojis.
Welcome to the stream.
My goodness.
Okay.
We're
Pretty
going
sure
out, bro.
GPL is something else in this case, but man, he thought about pulling out the strap.
Yep.
Wonder if this guy's legit. His Twitter
first flop
profile
of the
says
day.
chasing this money so hard, I'm surprised I don't have a six-pack.
Wait a minute.
I don't have a time, so.
Top pair for
Bet I
chance.
fold. You bet I raise. Bet I have no idea what to do. Boom.
What'd you do?
A raise.
Oh. Okay.
Check. Oh, you're
Jack. Jack.
Jack. Jack.
Jack is good.
Why too much?
I like that question.
Whatever.
Can we make that catch on? Why too much?
It was only a 7,800 into 12,000.
Okay.
It still seems like a lot.
It was.
What you had?
I had a jack in my hand.
Oh, fuck. Jack 8.
Ward Mundy tweets in, another day, another milestone. Pico TTS comes to incredible PBX for XIVO. Hashtag asterisk, hashtag GPL.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
I limped.
You limped?
I thought I was out of position. Shit.
50-50, right?
I had a good hand. I wish I didn't limp.
I had a bad hand, but it could flop good.
Chance with the early lead here on hand number 12. This match playing pretty quickly. Hands wise, at least. What's your boy? What did Kitty quote just say right now?
Huge bluff.
I believe she's trying to say her, but typed in hair, but she's at the hair salon, so it looks like the hair is talking. Go check out Kitty's. She's amazing.
In hair salon, old man, I don't give tips. Hair, silent. Old man, do you really the tips? Hair, silent again. Go your side, give her tips.
It's just amazing. She's the best. I love Kitty quote.
Did Kitty quote it? The answer is yes.
Okay.
More than likely.
What do you have?
Queen Jack.
The problem for Anatoly here, Joe, is that he is committed to playing fast. He wants fast poker, but as you know, he's such a passionate poker guy that once he's in the cube, that all changes. That little short stack for day 2 of the 5K might be dwindling once noon hits, high noon hits here in
Big flop.
Las Vegas. We should point out, Joe, that they're down to 6 at the 50K
Yeah.
Players Championship, and Justin Bonomo for the 3rd straight day is the chip leader. Big chip lead, too. So Brian Rast of the Berlin Bears still in that tournament as well.
You can take it, really?
Yeah, Valtro.
All right. We're going to have some fun poker.
You can even see my hand.
By the way, our camera team is about to be tested.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the team, did you notice Richard this morning? Guy's got a
Oh,
grin on his
whoa.
face.
Wow.
What do you know that I don't?
No, I think he's just a happy guy. I think he
Bingo. Full house.
Really?
enjoyed the night.
Force full
Ace
of
high
force.
is also good.
Oh man,
Pocket 9.
Crazy
Oh
Vegas.
my goodness.
France plays tomorrow. I think that's why he's all excited.
Richard's a
Hit
nice,
over back.
nice looking dude. He's got a French accent. I'm sure he crushes it
Top
here.
Yep.
You win already. I folded.
Once again, Anatoly promising a very fast match. That's not happening once he's in the cube. The show is on.
But Cool Dad takes it back.
Yes.
He likes burnt toast caster and just a little drunk dad caster. I still don't know which one of us is which though.
What is burnt toast caster? I don't even get that one.
I don't either.
Even.
It's funny though.
Is it? It is pretty
That
funny.
doesn't bode well.
Is it the scratchy voice? I don't know.
That's what I would assume it was. But then also you could very easily be just a little drunk dad.
Yeah, I guess. Which would then mean that you're burnt toast, and we still don't know what that is.
Oh, maybe because I'm tan? Because I look tan in the
Oh,
lights,
that's a pot.
so I'm burnt toast.
So I sound like I'm drunk. All right, we'll take it.
Your hand was so bad.
No, I was wrapped around the 10.
Facial hair. We both have that this morning.
Wow. Check.
Two pair for Chance in case you weren't able to follow along with that. Of course, we be quiet, and then they be quiet.
Got shot. Raising. Good job.
I know you're weak because you're trying to stop me from raising.
Oh boy.
Good job.
Too weak. Too weak to call that
The
raise.
blocker. 7. Oh my god, a huge hand.
We mentioned that Anatoly is playing day 2 of the 5K No Limit Hold'em event. Chance is about to register for the 25K
Four bet is
PLO,
good.
which starts at
Four
3 o'clock
bet,
today.
Maybe shove. Maybe fold. Most of the time I fold. What? Oh my goodness.
Not a bad flop. Raise jack of hearts.
No, this is a real car wreck.
Raise, I don't
Kind
know.
of a metaphor for this show, gentlemen.
I don't want to
Burnt toast.
Burnt toast. Welcome to Burnt Toast and Just a Little Drunk.
Good call.
Oh boy,
God.
trips against the major draw.
Small bet, I call. Small bet, I call.
Big pot.
Sick river.
Yeah, really sick brick. I would have liked the offsuit queen.
Oh, you bet. What am I supposed to do with this hand?
That's a good question.
I still beat a lot of bluffs.
If I were you, I would have just got it in on a flop.
I don't have time to think, you know.
Good fold. Joe Sloth is asking if we think that, or have we verified Chance's medical records? Sorry, we actually verified pictures from the pool party on the 4th with him and his beautiful wife and all the friends.
He's still at
He's
crutches?
injured. He's injured.
Dead min raise?
I think he's really selling it because I saw him just walk right into the queue.
He did. Yeah.
What?
It's a miracle.
The flop.
I was touched by the power of Eric Dennis, and I can walk again.
Hallelujah.
I don't know why he would be doing the Reverend's voice, but
Yeah.
just
That's
works
true.
out-
Yeah.
works out that way. Chance has got a 2-1 chip lead over Anatoly, just about.
Just to finish up on that
Good job.
25K PLO, Joe, the defending
Had it
champion
this
is Las Vegas moneymaker
Jack deuce.
Anthony Zeno.
Maybe if they'd played Zeno a few more times,
Just call.
they wouldn't be sucking
Think of
so
what?
bad right now.
It's true. It's true. Actually, they don't need to. They have Scott Ball that's destroying the GPL this summer.
Okay. For this.
You have 4 deuce? I better check.
Our social media director, Han, saying any bets on Anatoly dropping the iPad? Yeah, probably good 3-1 odds here.
3 deuce. 5 deuce. King 10 of spades.
Don't do it, Chance. He's lying
What
to
did he
you.
do? Oh my goodness.
Calls.
Pocket eights.
It's going to get them pretty close to even.
I was a disbeliever.
Disbeliever. He raises ace on this board, right?
Chance thinking.
Chance can maybe raise an ace on this board.
Of course you call. Of course. Uh-oh.
Oh, they are playing fast now.
Ship it.
Anatoly, he's fun.
Small sizing, big sizing. What's going on?
Anatoly's just hit it a full pot bet.
You're calling? Oh my god.
No, it looked like
No.
he folded. Wow. Chancicles.
Made the huge bluff, but
It was a huge bluff.
Was it bluff? It felt like it was a bluff.
it was a bluff.
And that's why I folded. I mean,
Damn you.
I could catch my outs. Ooh. That could be it.
the Numbat says Anatoly is great, and I couldn't agree more.
Yep.
He's a funny kid.
Anatoly's had a tough World
Don't
Series of
call,
Poker, Joe, but every day stops at our booth at the Rio and talks to the fans. And
Who does Chance does?
no, Anatoly.
Anatoly, awesome.
After busting, the poor man stops and talks to the people watching the matches.
Standard. Oh yeah.
All right, gotta stand back up.
Yeah, standing. Joe, we both got a shout out from this lovely older lady named Mary,
Ba-dum.
who her husband is playing at the World Series of Poker, and she's been watching us, but at the Rio. Hi, Mary. We love you.
Hello, Mary.
She's the best.
Okay.
You lovely
I don't
older lady.
How should I present that? I mean, a sweet old lady. You know what I
I
mean?
always say
Check 5.
couple of lovely older ladies for Chance Kornuth.
You're an ass. Mary, don't listen to this part. I'll cut it out once I get to the Rio.
Couple
later on
of
today.
lovely older ladies for
Alright.
Anatoly Filatov.
She's very nice. Very nice.
I hope you're telling the truth. Tilting.
I hope you have aces now.
I have nines, guys.
Man, everybody's getting walks with big pocket pairs. One thing Chance Kornuth can't do is walk.
All right, I'm gonna tilt raise whatever I have.
Oh, wow.
We just saw queens, nines, aces, and no action on any of them.
We're trying to finish this match early for these guys, Joe. Joe has been dealing the cards.
Call. Okay. Oh, whoa, what a board.
Don't worry, guys. I think Mary understands that she's not as young as she used to be.
That's what I like.
7, 9, 2. Oh my goodness. Such a bad hand. But the bottom blocker.
Anatoly 3-bets his tens. Is Chance
Ace four.
really gonna ditch an ace on the button? Was he really just gonna call a 3-bet?
No, I don't have ace. Bam, ba-dum. Snap check. Maybe I hit my outs on the turn. Snap call, ace jack. Oh wow, 7. Queen jack, wow. I win.
Nah, I got it, bro.
Anatoly
it?
does win.
Okay.
Did you act?
Went check, check, bro.
Yeah, I got it. I told you I won.
Thought I had it.
Huge fold. Bam, ba-dum, bam, bam. 3-bet one time. No action. How can I make action on this board?
I don't know. Something tells me you'll find a way.
50-50. Bet or check the same.
So you have like the tens?
Now, king 7.
Yeah, just check it down.
Tap it up. Wait, no, your kicker plays.
Oh yeah. I could value bet.
I was gonna call. Alright, I think I got you figured out. I got a good plan now.
Okay, you have to play.
That's part of my plan.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
folding, yeah.
Okay. You're good. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. 5, 5, 6, 0. Snap fold. You fold a lot. I have to 3-bet more.
Good to know, good to know.
Bam, 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 bam. Ba bam, ba bam, ba bam. Bam, bam, ba bam. No, no raise, nothing. 8, 9, you raise? Yeah, I call. Bam, bam, ba dam, bam. standard.
I see why you don't listen to music when you play. Sing to yourself.
Your calling station. Oh, it's an ace.
It's a game changer.
What, the music in your ears isn't enough?
What is that?
Well, last time I bet the minimum you check raised.
Okay, I call. I check. Now you have to bet. Okay, you win.
Bump, bump.
I think I do. Yeah.
Of course.
All right, Chancey Chance. Blinds are up, 6 and 1200.
It was a good price for my king.
Anatoly has 47 points this year. Third, places him third in the
That's
top
awesome.
scorers category. Behind Holtz and Bousquet.
Where's Chancey Chance?
Well, he's only played 4 times.
Bingo!
He's 13 points, tied for 45th.
Oh, Mike Sexton happening in the cube.
Joe, you'll remember the time that Chance had 0 points
was
after a drunken Dmitry Urbanovich told him to go all in on the first hand at the European Poker Awards. A vacationing Maria Ho destroyed a laptop when that happened.
Na, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bingo time. Oh, what a fold.
Chance does fold the worst
Nice.
hand.
Fold.
Check 9 for you?
Hand that would often be good.
Never. Jack 8. I call. I'm a calling station. Ace King 9. What could you have on this board? Oh, you hit the 9. I hit the 9. No, you hit the 9.
I think he lost it.
It's an 8. I have to bluff here to make it like 9k. It could be 9 or bluff. Jack 10 or 9. Yeah. Pocket 8s too.
It's not pocket 8s. I'm gonna crutch over
You think I
there.
3-bet pocket 8s?
Crutch
No, I'm
over
not.
there.
I'm trapping.
You just have to get close enough to knock that iPad off the stand.
Good fold, good call.
Good fold. Yeah, Chance has made a couple of good folds here. He's down with 20 big blinds.
I call.
This is game number 1, Joe, and tomorrow we have confirmation on tomorrow's participants now. It's going to be a doozy, a barn burner.
The world is
Which is it?
It's the New York Rounders, apparently, against the
like
Paris
that?
Aviators. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, it is Jason Wheeler versus your boy, Elke is in the cube for the very
Yes,
first time.
Alki. That's
Look
exciting.
at that.
Could you show your stack, please?
20,480.
20,400. So I have to bet like 47 here and then shove all
Once
in
again,
on
Anatoly with just a slightly better hand than Chance. And Chance calls
calling.
on the turn.
You got it.
Did you
You have an
checked?
8?
Check, check at the end. Anatoly scoops another one.
I had so much equity.
Chance is in the danger zone.
What you did? Limp? Mm-hmm. Bingo.
Look at that. A beautiful all in with 9-7 by Anatoly. He's crazy.
I don't limp. Only ace.
Slip and
Uh-oh,
play.
oh,
Uh-oh.
I see that. Oh,
You
bluff?
just-
Bluff shot? 6 fold.
Slow roll? No slow roll.
No
That's what
slow
I'm
roll.
talking about. Oh yeah, of course. No slow roll in a hurry.
40 minutes to win 2 games. Good game. Good game.
I don't have a raising option here. It's one of those glitches they have.
Oh,
Last time this happened, both players just folded.
really?
Yeah, so
Ace deuce. What you had?
I just had 6-9, but
Oh, 6-9.
yeah.
Okay, whatever. Fold. I don't even look. I have to look on one card.
I don't want to look.
No, it was 3-4. Whatever.
Yeah, sometimes the button just disappears.
It's your turn.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun,
dun.
dun.
Sorry. No, don't stop.
Making a comeback.
8 to 1600.
Oh, wow.
Anatoly just took a look at his watch.
This is close.
Close call. Close call. Close, okay. King 7.
Can't call even for
You're
10 big
behind, but
blinds.
Good equity, right?
Not that good. I would have called if I had better equity.
What's going on? So-so? Jack deuce. Oh my. No, I don't want to play extra hands.
Deuces.
Looks like Chance is going to double up.
Oh, diamond for fun. Diamond?
10 of diamond or what?
No, that's only one out.
Oh.
Buddy.
These
King
two
high
are
does not
too
work on that board.
smart.
Jack deuce. That's how he wants.
Chance
all
doubles
the
up.
tournaments.
It's true.
All this money.
Anatoly still got him 2-1.
The fair guys like me.
More pocket pairs.
Holding and I have queens again.
Of course, you have queens.
You knew.
I
You
read
knew.
it in your eyes. What's going on? You, what? You're limp? It's forbidden. I don't have ace. You have to fire. Go. Da, 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 da,
For once, Chance is the one with the slightly better hand.
Dun, 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 dun. A super barrel from Chance Kornuth. It's a 5.
That's that Lon McCarran exuberance for
That's right.
Holding.
You ain't.
non-cards. It's a 5.
Check. What's going on? Something wrong with you. You
Joe,
didn't
remember when
fire.
these two guys wanted to play really fast to get out of here? We're at hand 58.
I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe I will not.
I would love, Eric, in the offseason, if you had time to do some statistics sort of based on hand number versus where we're at in the blinds level, because I do
Yeah.
think that even though we're at a high number of hands, they have been going quickly.
Yeah, they've been playing great. Yeah.
It's Domination Nation, but it looks like we may have a chop.
8 is okay, but intriguing, you know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You have a lot of
Doesn't really change two. Well, I guess it does, because 9s and 8s make a full house. That's it for Chance.
Houses are good. Good game, good game.
Thought there was still a pretty good chance of a chop happening after that 8 hit, but no,
go.
sir, not when the board trips up on the river.
I usually don't chop ace 8.
So as we mentioned, we are going to try to speed through things today. That means no interview with the corn dog, but we will recap what we just saw. Chance Kornuth goes down 1-0, 3 points, Moscow Wolverines.
Yeah, it seems like the teams that are at the top of their conferences are just not letting up, Joe. We saw Montreal yesterday with a big 2-1 win by Xuan Liu. 3 points so far. That's now 122 for the Moscow Wolverines. Now a 13-point lead on the London Royals. So, you know, Anatoly doing his job, doing exactly what he's supposed to do. That's why he's a top 3 scorer in this league.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that the LA Sunset are sort of, look, based on this match today, I think that if they lose here, they'll be seen as sort of underperforming. That's what I'm going for. Sorry, I stumbled over that. I just, it's kind of an uncomfortable thing to say, but I think they expected to be slightly higher up than they are right now. And if they somehow manage to get out of this match with 3 or no points, I think that'll be very disappointing.
Yeah, even though London and LA are both in second place in their own conferences, I do really think that both Liv Bory and Maria Ho expected nothing short of a first place finish for both of them. So I agree. I think their drafts were so well prepared. They did so good at the draft. The players that they have on their rosters, we talked about Justin Bonomo just earlier today, with all those great players, I think both the teams really did expect to finish first. So we'll have to see what happens. But Moscow and Montreal are changing those plans.
So far, Moscow's up 3 points to none in this match. I hear cube doors opening and closing, but I'm not sure what that means.
I think it's Chance he fell.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Are they ready to go for game number 2? Anatoly's on his way to the cube, so I will just recap what it is that happens in there. Each player is going to start with 50,000 in chips. Blinds go up every 4 minutes, and they start at 2 and 400. I don't think the hot seat is going to be at all an issue today.
Shouldn't be.
Only one seat in that cube today. That's Chance Kornuth when he chooses to not use those crutches anymore. All right, guys, should we do this?
Let's do this.
Game number 2 starts now in the cube.
Let's go.
Dun, dun.
10, 10. Okay. Nice start. I'm not gonna fold this
You're
game.
going to play much more aggressive this game, I can tell.
I can tell.
Remember, last match started with a bunch of folding back and forth.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Good fold, good bluff, or whatever.
That's the Good Fold song by Anatoly Filatov.
Boom, 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 boom. What? We have to start limping.
I'm about to. I went my whole range.
Oh, what a flop for me. I can overbet this flop.
He ain't kidding. If you like to semi-bluff, this is the flop for you. Today's episode of the GPL brought to you by semi-bluffing. Have a strong draw, but not exactly a great hand? Try bluffing. Try semi-bluffing.
It's a nice marinara. Give me a little glass of wine. It's beautiful.
Delicious, yum.
Whoa. Moscow, la 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 la.
Both players have a straight.
Did
The Moscow fight song.
You check, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm looking on you, but you don't even care.
Oh, every interesting hand's been a chop pop between these two yo-yos.
Your snap? Okay.
Oh no!
Of course. Chop.
The screen turns green. That's a pretty disappointing job.
Pappy Van Winkle asks, any predictions
have
this
9-6.
game? Nostradamus?
Brutal.
How many hands is this one going? He says 38.
38.
Ooh. With
Oh,
a
I thought you
tie.
wanted me to say 38. I'm
Nope.
sorry.
Nope, just reading what he said.
I thought you wrote my scripts.
I bet.
27. I'm going under.
9-5 look here.
Good, very good. Pum, 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 pum.
Anatoly starting his
Good luck, catch
let's
that.
have chance pipped game again.
So, what's going on? Bingo!
Brango bongo, Vince. That's what Chance was going for before. Put it in my head.
Yep. You know, Joe, I've been nothing but nice to Hans, who's our social media director. I'm a huge fan of his. But he's rubbing it in by saying he's now going to go enjoy a nice Chisk, Malta's national beer, which is very delicious.
Wow, that's card to kill in action.
Eric, you're in Las Vegas, Nevada. You can go to a
Right.
casino 5 feet from here and get a kisk for free.
Chisk.
5. Can I show one card?
You can turn it around.
Let's just be careful with the equipment, okay? We got 2 days left.
And, you know, we went to a rent-a-center for these things, so...
We got to return those. If there's a scratch, that comes out of Eric's pocket. It's on his credit card.
9-4 you have, right?
No, better. 8-5.
Laura Cornelius guessed 22 hands, by the way.
Oh!
For this game.
Is that what that was?
Game 2.
Check. Was it limp?
This is the pre-penultimate match
it was.
of the GPL Summer Series. Just 2 more matches after today.
Put this window, like, you want to check or you don't need to fold?
This isn't Poker Stars, bro.
Pum, pum.
I already told you I'm moving my whole range, and you still folded.
A little rough that Anatoly is sponsored by another room this summer, so...
Come on, you have to start raising.
Actually, the movie Room would be a great sponsor for the Cube. Or Cube, or the movie Cube.
Cube.
You know,
That's one
whichever.
of the options.
What about the one with Jodie Foster?
Cube 2,
Jodie Foster.
Panic Room.
That's a good one. I like that.
Did not care for Panic Room.
I just like Jodie Foster.
You're a weird dude.
What do you mean? She's a great actress.
Yeah, it makes it easy, right?
What?
Laura Cornelius cried quite hard at The Room on the plane on the way over here. You know what?
Fair, that's fair.
Transatlantic flights, I cry at everything.
Yes. Thank you. I'm not the only one.
I
Thank
cried
you.
at Olympus Has Fallen. Big hand shaping up here.
Action flop. You're not gonna fold, I guess. Oh.
Chance Peels doesn't catch anything too interesting.
Okay. You got it.
Somehow Chance is the best hand here.
Biggest hand ever.
Yeah.
And I can beat some of your hands. So,
Which ones?
King Jack of clubs.
What do you have? You have ace?
King Jack of clubs.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of equity. I didn't barrel it. I'm a calling station. No, I'm not. I don't have time to think. Okay, I'll take.
Do not.
Laura says it's been proven you cry more on flights watching a film.
And she knows scientific people.
Eight something, 7 something.
Hey,
blah, blah.
let me just give you a little insight. I could validate ace high. What if I'm validating ace high?
Yeah, I know.
It's a good
I'm just
question.
wondering if you watch the GPL on a plane, are you more likely to cry?
Cringe, I think. Cringe would work.
Whatever. You can have like 6'5" suited.
Sounds like you could beat a lot of hands.
Yeah, I can. I don't even borrow you. I'm such a nit. Snap call.
It's part of the plan.
Check. What?
What?
I call. I check.
Speaking of crying, I want to wish
9.
my young brother Joe a beautiful happy birthday.
It's also my dad's birthday today.
Look at this,
You dropped
Joseph.
18-10 on
We share a nice moment.
1 bullet?
Occasionally.
1 barrel? Whoa.
The best man speech. I was the best man for my brother's wedding. That speech, Joe, not a dry eye in the house.
So what did he
Me
have?
included. I was pretty much bawling
Wow.
throughout, but it was a good one.
Cool.
With gloves? No, just
I was crying because my sister-in-law's really hot, and I wanted her. He got her. It was so unfair.
I didn't have ace high.
It's not true. It's true. She's very attractive. That's not why.
All right. Well, she's related to you now, so maybe
Just fold.
put it away.
What?
I've seen movies where that happens.
Yeah, well,
Jerry Springer. I've seen that.
movies. Those are movies. Real life people get shot.
I was wondering when that accent was going to come out.
My brother is a cop, so
You think this is good flop? You just float me every board. You float me the every board. I win. Good check.
He is right. He does win once again.
what's
Has
going on?
I would check calling.
Chance.
Let's take a birthday picture
barely
for my brother.
pipped.
What?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Where,
Thank you.
where are all the options here? That's weird.
You have no options?
I
Oh,
need
there.
to. I don't. But
And until he unfortunately
That
looks
was
like
the
he was
spot
maybe
where I said
forced to
fold,
raise
fold, fold,
7-6.
fold,
Chances
fold.
got kings.
I would have done it.
What? Whoa. That's a 6.
Anatoly wants to get
7,
out of
6,
here, so
5,
we've
just-
given him less options. It's not true.
Wow. 9,000. How much is the pot actually?
15.
15. Why do you bet so much?
Because he finally has the best hand and he wants to get a hero call from you. Anatoly raised.
I guess.
What a liar.
Whoa. Is he going to get a chance to fold kings? Flush draw came in.
Come look at my hand.
This is so sick.
Did you really not bluff all your club combos on the turn? Maybe not. Go see what you have.
And until he didn't even flinch, he knew he could just very slowly walk around the other side and still beat Chance there.
All right, go back over there. I got to get a read on you.
Oh, okay. Get rid of me.
Love this play. This is awesome.
Kings. Wow. Let me help you. What could I have here that you bid?
Not much. Jack 10, King 10, 10 8.
It is very weird that he would do this with 7-6. I mean, you wouldn't expect this to be one of those really strong or really weak hands that you raise the river with.
I don't know if you actually are.
I know what you're doing. You're wasting my time.
Oh, he is.
I'm actually thinking about folding. Most of my flush combos, you'd probably think raise flop. I don't know.
Drives the crew
that
crazy
Ryan
when
Ryan
Anatoly
Allen,
walks in
right?
front of that camera.
Yeah.
What flush combos do you have?
Except for Richard, he's just smiling still. Weird.
This is tricky.
Stellar Reller says that's why you should bet smaller on the river so you can snap call the raise. Should be a snap call, says Stellar Reller. I think it's a lot easier to snap call it when you can see the whole cards.
Okay, good.
Chance does call eventually.
For one of us.
Kings.
Green screen, give me the green screen.
Oh, he didn't call. He just
what's
jammed.
that
I called, I don't know what's going on.
No, he went all in, and
Maybe it's
Anatoly still has chips left.
I
Yeah.
have two options. To call 3K and to raise 20.
I didn't have a call option.
What is that?
I don't know.
Chance
I meant to
raised.
call you're all in.
But Anatoly was not all
I
in.
think it was a glitch.
No glitch.
I have only two options. To call 3K and to raise 28K. What's
Well, I'm all in, so your only real option is
You
to
beat
call or
me, yeah,
fold.
but what?
I guess you can just push your cards forward.
And he folds.
Yeah, Anatoly folds for the
I thought
extra
I was
3K.
calling. I didn't know I was shoving.
Whatever.
I guess the call option was taken away from both of us on that one.
Did you see my hand? 7-6. I had 7-6 with 7 of clubs.
Oh, really? That was a little glitch there.
Usually it's a fold with kings, right? You don't even have a blocker. That's a bad sign for you. Damn.
How big is your stack?
I don't know. 30,000.
Okay.
35 before.
I just don't know if I want to raise, fold, or call.
Maybe a little, let's make this clear.
That's
First off, we need to double check what collusion is, because this obviously was not collusion, because there's no way Chance wants to help his opponent.
How much go behind?
Chance thought that Anatoly had pushed all in, Anatoly had
Can't
not.
really shove anything, can I?
So he then
Why?
offered to show his
What?
cards.
Why didn't he
Anatoly
shove you?
Well, what would you do with like ace four with the ace of diamonds?
had the right to fold that extra 3K.
I don't know.
fold, whatever. Da-da-da-da.
Uh-oh.
Ah, you had it. Whatever. You don't even. Let's play the third game.
Sorry, Laura Cornelius. 21 hands, you
Got
lose.
one.
Oh, come on. That was so close.
Nope.
So close. I think we got to give... We got to give that to Laura. She said 22 hands and it was 21.
I'm sorry.
You're a real stickler. I can understand why everybody
No, I'm
talks
not.
shit about you behind
I'm
your
just
back.
jealous. I'm really jealous. Good call.
Nice job, Laura Cornelius, and also nice job, Chance Kornuth. Yes?
Yeah, that was a fun one, right? As I do math. Yeah, it was great.
So how many? Who's won what number of games now? Is it 1-1?
Yes.
It's too bad because...
Yes, 1-1.
Well, no, I just wanted to double check
Yeah.
because I was really hoping I'd get to use that bagel today.
Yeah, it's not being used.
Damn it! I remembered to go get the bagel and nobody's using the bagel.
He also bought it at Starbucks, so that's a $7
That was a
bagel.
very expensive bagel, and
Yeah.
that's also the best part about the Starbucks bagel. It's not good.
That's
either.
not good, yeah. And also, you put cream cheese in it? That's going to be weird in 2 days.
That will be weird in just a couple of days. So just to recap, we are now 3 points Sunset, 3 points Wolverines. This game will be the decider. Eric,
Sir.
who's going to win?
Nostradamus says, Anatoly. Why not?
Okay,
Mother Russia.
Nostradamus says this one is going to the Moscow Wolverines, who currently reside in first place in the Eurasia Conference. How much further will they garner their lead? We're going to find out right now as we head down to the cube.
30 seconds to go.
Go, 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 go. 50,000 chips each, 2 400 blinds. They go
luck,
up every
buddy.
4 minutes.
Good luck. Thank you. Not bad.
Hey, High Life says,
we skip this
Stapes,
level?
you're the best. It's nice. You are.
Maybe I had.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Okay, Sloth, you're right. Price is Right rules does state that Laura does get the...
It's closest without going over,
So
actually.
she gets the
Did
vacation.
she did go over first prices.
Oh, she did go over. Sorry, Laura.
Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. No.
3 deuce, bro.
Oh, 3 deuce.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, bro,
Bro.
bro.
I wish you fold 7-8 suited.
Next time.
Shout out to Stellar Eller. We appreciate the follows. You will get hockey and food talk from me.
Hacky
Enjoy.
from Burt Toastman.
Wow.
Just a little drunk dad.
Not sure who's who.
Such a great. I think we need to change our lower thirds to burnt toast.
Well, we don't know which
and
one is
just a little
who.
drunk dad.
It could be the
I'm
first time
pretty
ever. I have no clue. Someone's describing me.
I think I'm definitely burnt toast. You do have more of a grown-up voice to me, like a dad voice.
I guess.
Chance has got the winner here. He's facing
live
a
the turn, you have
big
to have
bet
it
from
there.
Anatoly, though.
Something like that.
All right, Corn Dog is in, Joe. 18 hands from Corn Dog. I'm going 7. Oh, it's already and 4. I'm going 10. What are you doing? You can't say 4.
$1, Bob.
$1.
I called already.
Okay.
Chance
You're ready to
called.
lead this turn,
Big pot.
right?
I want a much bigger pot because of it, though.
That's fair too.
I'm changing it to 17 to screw Laura. She's not gonna. No. Price is Right rules. 19. I'm going 19. And Laura just said something in chat that I cannot repeat. Joe, if you don't mind giving me a ride back after this, I don't want to get into Laura's car.
No problem.
Thanks.
I don't either. I would made that mistake one time. That was one of my 9 lives gone.
Why did you bet that small?
This is
And
half
comment
of
from
the pot.
Laura.
I usually
To
bet
Joe.
less, but you know,
You normally bet more.
this is the special match today.
That's true.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Jack 10 got there.
Jack 10 got there. Wow.
that's a bad card for Anatoly.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Jack 10 got there.
Did 9-8 get there? No.
No, I did, but something got there before.
Something got more there.
Had 2 pair.
Oh, man. My $1 bet, by the way, bid,
8-9.
could win.
Would have won, yeah.
I almost raised the turn.
If Anatoly calls this,
I mean, you can't beat anything, bro.
Wiener has 6 hands, by the way, about
But that's only
2 minutes ago, so Wiener
Hearts?
could win this.
Oh, you're right.
You actually have 8-9?
Yeah.
oh, jeez.
No limit profit versus PLO chance. Yeah, we almost had him.
What you had?
A6 of clubs.
The nuts?
Good fold, Anatoly.
Wiener, thanks for playing. You're out.
How much you have left?
I'm out too now.
You can shove. Same hand.
Anatoly did make the correct fold there, but he has left himself with only 23 big blinds, and we are early in this match. I think it's still the first or second blind level.
Let's go. I have a 7.
But I have a 7 too. Mine's pretty good.
No.
Whoa, just puts them all in.
I have a 7.
You have a 7?
Chance is going for the haymakers, trying to put this one to bed early.
Folding, good fold. King A suited. Delicious
And
hand.
Pete's 8 deuce.
Uh-oh, this could be the one.
Limping.
That was like an hour ago.
Like food versus sex, one of these two hands has the slight mathematical advantage.
10. Okay, 10.
Deuces are holding.
No,
Deuce is
8
still
out of 10.
holding. Anatoly needs to catch on the river.
Come on.
Ball game.
Damn.
Match over. Game over. Match over. LA Sunset.
Pedro went over, therefore Hans is the winner, but you're a GPI employee. Can't win.
Oh. In what is one of the earliest starting and speediest matches in GPL history, the LA Sunset exits the cube victorious 6 points to 3, 2 games to 1. Chance Kornuth with 2 injured feet, 2 injured armpits, and 1 semi-functioning brain manages to beat
Big win.
Anatoly Filatov in 2 games. Well done. Well done, Chance Tickles. Well done.
Yeah, big thanks to both players for coming in early. But this was a speedy one, Joe, but a fun one. It's one that I will be rewatching, not because of our commentary, because of the play from both of the players.
I was actually going to say that I hope that there's a version out there where they just strip us off, because there was a lot of fun chatter between those guys. And you know what? Me and Eric, we're just fighting for some screen time.
Yeah, we're really vain that way, yeah.
No, so we do a little talking over those guys at the beginning. But man, Anatoly Filatov, what a trooper, right? What a mensch.
Yeah.
What a mensch coming in. So everyone on his team made a day 2, including him.
Including him.
So he's the only one that's like, look, I'm going to get my ass down there.
And he's the shortest stack out of all the players coming back. So he had the more to lose here. But he still showed up. Of course, asked to show up a bit early. And as we talk, he's delayed from going to the Rio, but he's got plenty of time right now.
Yeah.
He might be able to stop at the Starbucks, heading down to the Rio.
He actually might even be able to stop with Laura Cornelius. Him and Chance are down there right this second.
They are indeed. Congratulations to Team LA Sunset picking up 6 points there for Maria Ho's side. That was quite exciting because we knew it was like a pressure cooker. We only had a certain amount of time.
For sure. No, it was fun. He had a very aggressive mindset in play, so I just tried to use it to my advantage.
Not happy. This is the first game you've lost.
Yeah, but it's okay. I had to play more aggressive to bluff with no equity and do all this stuff that I usually don't do. I mean, that I usually do, but not that often. So, yeah, and I lost. Jack 5 was a bad spot. It was a bad spot with Jack 5, otherwise it was okay.
Do you think if you had time on your side, you would have done anything differently?
Not everything.
You'd have played it slightly differently.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't bet like bad pot every time against this guy. That's an easy strategy. You just had it and then call, blah, 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 whatever.
Are you going to see Maria later?
Yeah, I should probably be at the Rio when I'm there later for the other tournament. So
you get a pat on the back.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe she'll let me keep the shirt.
And how's the injury?
I mean, they're both just horrible. So an 8-max tournament, I'm hoping to put up an extra chair, maybe recline a little bit, see how it goes.
But you said it's better playing in the cube because there's not other players kicking you under the table all the time.
Yeah, that's definitely the problem with the Rio. So
they're not kicking you anymore?
No, they kick me all the time there.
Oh, they kick you?
Yeah, that's
No
why you
kicking.
lost, because you didn't kick me
They
at all.
don't kick me, I'm Russian.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta practice an accent.
Well, this was your guys' last time in the cube because it's coming to a close. We hope you enjoyed it. Then.
Really? No, it wasn't last time. There'll be semi-finals.
Yeah, but
San Diego,
here in
yeah.
Las Vegas, I mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's okay. I played
can
3
be-
games, 2 games I won. This game I won the first match, so.
And still top of the conference as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Doing well. Proud of your team.
You know, they're on the second position, so Chance told me, like, I would like to, that will be on the first, like you are, Moscow Wolverines, you're the best in your conference. I told him, okay, maybe I'll give you 2 games, whatever, some bluffs, and he took it, yeah.
He only charged me $1,000, so it wasn't too bad.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and best of luck playing. What tournaments are you playing today?
5K.
25K PLO.
Ooh, okay.
He played more than I could cash, you know, in this tournament, like 5 buy-ins.
Well, we hope you do really well, and we hope to see you soon. Back to you guys over at the desk.
Hopefully we both win.
All right, so there you have it, man. 2 fun guys, still fun after the match. Chance has got some good news to report to Maria Ho, at least. What?
I've been distracted this whole show.
What? Why? I got a boog hanging?
Can I do it?
Yeah, what is it?
It's like a really long strand.
Oh, is it a girl's hair? So what I do is I buy a...
Those colors do match. I believe.
I buy a pack of these on Amazon, and I sprinkle them in my bed, and then that way sometimes I wake up the next day and it feels like I've been with a girl.
But you did shower, so it's weird.
Right. So, you know, my favorite
did
too
after?
is when you pull one out of your butt in the shower. I love that when you're like... And you're like, so yeah.
So congratulations
Should
for
we
that.
should we keep it on topic? We're not on Poker Central today anyway, right?
It's true. And she's lovely, by the way. Lovely young woman.
The girl that I buy the Amazon hair from.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look at the league standings.
I wish I had
That was
hair.
that's what I call a hard segue.
I wish I had hair to show. Oh, sorry. Yeah, look at those Moscow Wolverines, Joe. Now a 13-point lead on second place London. London is the final Eurasian team to hit the cube later on this week. So we'll have to see what happens there. I'm very curious to see what happens with Elke tomorrow in the cube as we can talk about that. Jason Wheeler versus Elke. Lots on the line for the Aviators. Only a 5-point lead. They entered the summer series in great shape. Now the lead is 5, and even the Berlin Bears are pushing forward. So Roman Berlin not done yet. There's a new race on the line here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow and Friday.
If you say so.
Yeah.
How about the Americas Conference? How about those clowns?
Well, I guess
What's happening with them?
You're Marc-Andre Ladouceur waking up right now. He's upset. The lead is now just 11. They started with a 17-point lead thanks to Xuan Liu and her great performance yesterday. All that for naught as Chance Kornuth has matched Xuan's total. The good news for the Nationals is that they still have a monster lead there, over a 30-point lead on a playoff spot. They're in pretty good shape. That is a 39-point lead, actually. They're in good shape, but still not done yet, Joe. There's a lot of points on the line still. A third of the season still to go. A lot of points available each week in our online series as we restart later on this summer.
Yeah, let's talk about the online series really quickly. So there's more opportunities for points there, yes?
Yeah, because the teams are playing twice a week. They'll play 2 six-max matchups where 7 points are available to the winner, then 5, 4, 3 points. So a lot more possibilities to gain points. The only problem is that you're playing against teams in your conference at this point. The reason this summer series was so valuable to teams like Montreal is that not only were they taking points away, for teams like the Berlin Bears, those that are lower in the standings, is that if they did lose 3 points, those weren't going to other teams in their conference. So that's why they were able to creep up in the standings. Now we get to 6 max, where if you do get 7 points, it's great. But if the team behind you gets 5 and they're in first place or second place, that's where it gets critical. So a lot of points available, but they're available to all the teams. So, not all done yet, but you'd rather be in first than in 6th position. My 4th grade gym teacher told me that.
That's some really sound advice, Eric.
She was great. Yeah.
I mean, with advice like that, I don't know how you haven't.
Well, that's why I've peaked.
I was going to say, it explains all the success.
I peaked there, 4th grade.
Anyway, as long as we're talking about creeps and lots of room for scoring points, let's take a look at the league's top scorers.
All right, yeah, no creeps on this list. Fedor Holtz maintains the lead. Looky here, the man that just got into an Uber, Anatoly Filatov, now second for 50 points, surpassing Olivier Bousquet, that is now third after 9 matches played, 48 points. The great Nanonoko, formerly great Nanonoko, he's
Great
lost
question
that title.
mark.
We've removed that title belt from him, and we've given it to Scott Ball. Boy, definitely the MVP in the GPL so far, through 8 matches, 39 points, and has really been the player of the series here at the Summer Series. 2 wins, and 3 wins. So that's 5, 7. That's a lot of wins. So he's been playing really well. And then Felipe Ramos, who had the great start for Sao Paulo.
That's
here in
Felipe
the cube.
Mojave Ramos to
Mojave,
you.
yeah.
Jeez, unbelievable disrespect, the guy.
He's such a good guy because he said, you can say Mojave, but if you're ever in Brazil, it's Mojave.
Mojave.
He knows.
Ja. That's me laughing at that joke.
Ah.
Let's take a look at the Eurasian's top scorers.
No, what are you talking about?
We don't
All
have
right,
any.
well, we can take a look
did
at
them both
them.
already?
I don't remember who's there.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Do we have
Filatov.
another league? How about the Antarctic top scorers?
Yeah, those have been
No?
canceled.
What about Australasia? Anything there?
No.
What about Mepos? Cousin
Mepos,
Balky? Nothing.
Cousin Balky is first.
Tomorrow's fight card. Woo!
Oh, we can add faces to these logos. Jason Wheeler of the New York Rounders against Elke making his debut. Twitch chat will be happy about that. Elke from the Paris Aviators. Huge match for both. Yeah, both teams in 4th place. Both teams suddenly in trouble. So we'll have to see what happens in this match. We keep on talking about the fact that Bryn Kenny was very satisfied with being in 4th place and almost using the role of the underdog. The problem is the teams behind him, San Francisco especially, and now Scott Ball with all his points.
Ball.
Those teams are now eyeing the Rounders, and if they don't pick things up, it could be... could you imagine Bryn Kenny's boys not making the playoffs?
I cannot imagine it. I actually go to sleep at night sometimes losing sleep, unable to find peace and rest and slumber, thinking about what happens if the New York Rounders don't make the playoffs.
Our marketing team actually does lose sleep over that because they're quite marketable. So,
and also, aren't they the only ones we actually have shirts for so far? We really need them to make the playoffs, guys. Come on, hang in there. Look, that's all the time we got for the show today, guys. I want to thank Chance Kornuth and Anatoly Filatov for coming in early this morning. It was a very fun yet brief match, kind of like most of my sexual encounters.
Hey!
For Laura Cordelius and Eric Dennis, I am Joe Stapleton. Smell you later.
Can't get enough of the GPL? Head over to globalpokerleague.com for the most complete and up-to-date standings, schedule, stats, and information on your favorite team, as well as full-length match replays, highlights, and epic hands from all of our matches, and much, much more.
Body's moving slow.